Hi everybody, it's Julie. It's Julie. And I'm here with Memory Decks Monday. And we have a couple of fun things that we're going to do. I am going to make a Memory Decks card. I am using my, the girl is from the vintage Victorian Edwardian Ladies digital kit in my Etsy shop, Dearjuliejulie, and it comes with a set of postcards, the back of the postcards, and then these are antique postcards. This one here is from the 3x5, so the postcards are regular size. When you print them out, they are, I don't have the girls, but I have this one. So this is what you get when you print 8x10. If you print 3x5, you get them in this size. And I'm using one that when my printer was running out of yellow ink, this is what I got. So I have this in my stash and I'm going to be using that. So what I've done is I have taken one of the one of the postcard pages, okay, one of the postcards, and I've cut it out. Okay, so let's cut it off of here. So, and then let's cut it better. Okay, so I'm just cutting out, and of course you could do this with any background. I just thought it would be kind of fun to show another way of using these antique postcards that are in the postcard backs that come with my antique postcard digital kits. They are from my personal collection. They are as they are. So if they have blemishes, rips, tears, stains, I've left them as they are because, you know, that's part of the character. And okay, so there is, I'm going to clean this up a little bit here. Okay, so I need this to be, I want it to be under 4 inches this way. It is. It's about 3.5 this way, and I'm going to cut it to 4 inches this way. And I'm going to cut it here. I want the stamp and as much of this to show. Okay. I don't know. I hope you can see that. So that is what I have. Then I am going to go ahead and take my corner rounder. Okay, and I have rounded the corners. Now I will be able to use my Heidi Swap Memory Decks punch. Okay, and it gives me the little bottom like a rolodex. Okay, but many people out there are having a hard time finding this. So I wanted to show you one of the ways that I go ahead and make my own. So if somebody has sent you one, then that's great. And you can just go ahead and use a hole punch and punch your holes in there. I'm going to find a regular hole punch. I've got like a teardrop. Here's a regular circle. Okay, so I'm just going to go in, and where this area is, I'm going to go ahead and punch it on both sides. Okay, and then I'm going to come back and cut my little piece there. This one's a little small. Okay, so, and I have done this. I actually did this for a little while before I found a punch, and it did work. Okay, if you're swapping in a group, make sure that it's okay with them if you have, you know, if you do that. If you have a rectangle hole punch, that would even be better. Also, I don't know yet if the new, like the planner punch, if that will, if the places or if the holes are in the right places to be able to do that. But I wanted to show you. So, you know, the reason I use this blackboard is I like to measure. So, we have, it's 4 inches across. So, the hole would be at 1.5 and 2.5. Okay, so your this little piece here and this piece, 1.5 and 2.5 with your holes. Okay, so I just wanted to show that. I've had so many people asking me again lately, where do you find the punch? I thought I had a source for it, and she hasn't gotten back to me, so I will continue to try that. So I have some items here. These are out of the purple kit that I'm working with. That was available in my Etsy shop, and it sold out, which is good. So I have this music, Were I a Violet, and I have printed that at wallet size. I have the girl, and she came in the kit, actually. And then I have this purple note paper. And what I thought I could do with this purple note paper is come down, and I want this greenery to show. So I'm going to go ahead and cut along the edge best I can with bad thumb. Okay, and then I can insert the picture of the girl in this space, and the green will come up on her. That was what my idea was. Okay, so see, we've cut it with an X-Acto knife and then split it, and now she can come and sit right in that frame. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put some ATG glue on her. Oh, you know what? This is going to go, actually this is going to go into a junk journal that I'm making as a tuck spot. So I need to distress it. I've been distressing most of the things in this book. And so I'm using the Dusty Concord from Tim Holtz Distress Ink. And I'm just going around the outside, and I went shopping to get more things. Many of you have heard this already, but they didn't have any, and I needed them like a week ago before I shopped. And so they didn't have any, so I came home and made one out of felt. And so far it's working. I'm sure that the fibers of the brush thing are better, but this is working. And I went again, and they still don't have them. So, so there you go. Okay. So I have her ready. And I'm going to go ahead and place her in that spot there. Then I want to make sure that she is. There we go. Whoa, that was purple. Darn. Hate when stuff like that happens, but oh well. Okay, so we're going to come up here. I'm just going to cut it. And across. Okay, so that gives us our little lady. And I really don't want to cover any of that up, or not much of it, but I want her on it. So I'm going to play with that a little more. Okay, so the next thing is, oh, we should go ahead and distress this also. So I'm distressing this in purple. This journal that I'm making is all purple. So, and I'm making one of them for myself, and then the other one will be for sale in my Etsy shop once it's finished. Okay, so there we go. I've distressed around it. This one I have not doubled because it's going to be a tuck spot, and I don't want to add more bulk to the journal that I am making. Okay, so I'm going to try cutting the frame that is around at least those two sides smaller. Okay. I also have this Were I a Violet. This is going to be available in one of my upcoming digital music kits. I have the first one has been released. It's on my Etsy shop. You get 3 different songs. It's antique music from my collection, and the first kit collection is called The Sounds of April. And so this, like I said, this is it being printed at wallet size. So you can print 9 on one sheet. And it's just on copy paper here. So it actually was my test piece when I was testing. Okay, I have an idea. Okay, so we can come down. I'm going to try this. I'm going to come in like the picture, and I'm cutting it down and cutting it in. Okay, so there we have our music. We have our girl, and we are going to add a butterfly. Okay, and this is one of those blingy butterflies that you get at Dollar Tree. Okay, you may have seen them. They come, you get purple and you get these colors. And I just did a video on how I changed the color, and I will put the link to that below and at the end of this video. And really simple, and they turn out really fun. This one's got gold glitter. This one is similar to that one. And then we also have these flowers. So I wanted to put a flower down here in the greens. And then dot. It's kind of cool because you can make things match what you're making. So it'll be real fun. So make sure that you watch that video. There we go. So dot, dot, dot. Okay. There we go. So we need to put this on here. And so we'll just attach this like this. Come over and just go to where it is. We'll put it a little bit under. I hope that was right. I don't remember. Of course, you could go... The best thing probably to do would be to go ahead and cut it off across. I can do this. Okay, so we're going to, like, you can do what? I'm going to go ahead and add the ATG to this here. Come down and figure out where we're going to put it. Okay. Okay, and then we can go ahead, and the cool thing about this, is it going to work? Maybe. It won't go in because of the dots. But if I didn't have the dots there, I could just line it up. So guess what? I can go ahead and cut it out this way. Okay. I could make this just seems to need something else on here. I'm going to go ahead and make one of these. So I go around twice, go around twice. This is purple crochet thread. Twist it. Come down here. Pull out my double-sided tape. Piece of the double-sided tape. And take it. This is one of my favorite things I do. Is making these little fluffy things. And this is a way I've found that I can make a bunch of them for a project. If you make too many, the double-sided tape starts doing that, and then they all stick together. But for like a project that you're going to do today, it works. But trying to keep it any longer than that, I have not had great success. My stuff over, my silver ones over there are all stuck together. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put that down. I'm going to see if I can get it. I'm going to put a puddle of this glue. I'm just going to have to let this sit in the glue because otherwise it will be unhappy. No, not unhappy. It will not dry. It takes a while for it to dry, but it will. Okay. So there is that. I think I want to add a fluffy flower. And fluffy flower is just a flower that I make. It's made out of book paper. Go ahead and I put a little puddle of the Aleene's glue. This is my favorite glue to use for this because it doesn't seem to tear the book paper. So I have a bunch just around my desk over here, and I'm going to just grab one, put a little dab of glue down, and this will be the base. And then I just go and grab another one. Most of these don't have the book writing on them. So I pinch it in and then come back, grab it, pull it off. It's usually easier to pull off than that. It's okay. Grab another one. Okay. Pinch it to the center. Grab some glue, come back, twirl it, and pinch it off. That worked. Grab some glue, grab another one, pinch it. This punch was an EK Success punch. You got 2 flowers in the set. I got it at Target probably 5 or 6 years ago. I haven't seen it there anymore. Oh, this one's got book paper. I'm going to put this one as the top piece. Okay. We come back. There we go. There. So there's a fluffy flower. And then I'm going to use one of these dots. We'll go ahead and put some glue in there to hold it. One of these. So these are the ones where I just took the silver flowers and dots and colored them the colors that I wanted to be able to use. Okay. So then we go ahead and set the center, fluff the flower, and we have a beautiful memory dex or rolodex card. And we did all kinds of fun things. We if you don't have the punch, we made our own the bottom part. We colored our bling. We made one of these little things and a fluffy flower. Also using a digital printout of a postcard. Quick and easy. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, questions, put them down below. You can visit me at in my Facebook group, Scrap All About It with Dearjuliejulie, and all of the other Find Me Here is down below. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day. Bye. Bye-bye.